Well, hello.
Hi.
It's On the Road with Dee.
And V. Well, yeah, that's V. I'm D.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it's been a long
I was
day.
introducing you.
Thank you very much.
Well, I think what happened is you drank that case of PBR before you came.
Yes, I know. Well, we're going to get to that in just a second. But the way we're set up right now is if I look at Vivian, then I'm going to upstage myself. So I'm going to constantly be looking out like this.
Some people say that's your best side.
That's like, who are we with today?
We're with Kitty Fulis here at Park Towers with Recycled Can Creations.
Yes.
This is very exciting because...
Cheers.
You don't want to drink that though.
Vivian had set this up because I really don't know anything about this. I'm very, very excited. So, so I brought my empty cans of PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon. It's a delicious beer. I think it was $1.99 at 12.
Did you have a coupon at the Kroger?
I did have a coupon at the Kroger. So we're going to talk about making wonderful creations out of the tin cans. They're not even tin anymore.
They're aluminum.
They're aluminum. Back in the day, we had tin cans when I was a child. So, oh my gosh, this is exciting. So let's talk about it.
Okay, so how long have you been?
We have been making these for 4 years now.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, 4 years. We are from Massachusetts originally. Patrick and I used to bring cans back by the dozens to get extra beer money, extra gas money, because they do deposit in Massachusetts. And like Michigan,
do we not do that in the Ohio?
They do not do that in Ohio.
Boom.
And the bars and the restaurants don't recycle their cans.
No, they throw them out.
They throw them out. So we have lots of friends that give us cans.
Hang out at bars.
And they are bartenders.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, they're bartenders and restaurant owners, and so we have
Do you put
deals.
a call out for like colors when you need them?
No, actually, they just all end up to us. I don't know. We always get what we need. So.
Okay.
But the bartenders and friends of ours, they've been giving us cans like pretty much once a month. Different bars give us different cans. Sometimes we get a whole bunch from like Land Grant or Brewdog that have their own cans, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Do you have to clean them out before you use them?
Often I do, and that's the grossest part of all of this.
Yeah.
But
do people put their cigarette butts in the can?
Yes,
That's what I used to do when I was a
That's the
smoker.
nastiest thing ever, usually,
Or a
that I
loogie
come
or
across.
two.
And
Or
I'm just
chalk.
like, no.
Or your chalk.
Yeah, that's like the gross end of things. But normally, most of our friends actually bring them to us washed out.
Oh,
which
isn't
I
that sweet?
really
Oh,
that's
appreciate.
so cool.
That's very sweet.
I did
of
have to
your
wash the
friends.
Four Locos out. I can't stand Four Loko. I think it's the nastiest thing on the planet.
Is that
but,
what this is?
But they're great cans. And
What
I
is this
figured
called?
Because there's a
Four
lot of
Loko,
there's a
apple,
lot
sour
of
apple.
real estate in that can.
Yeah.
And it's
What
good.
is
It's a big can.
What is a Pour Loco?
Four
Four
Loko.
Loko.
Pour Loco.
It's an
Four
alcoholic.
Loco.
It's like a malt, I think, beverage. Yes, it's a malt beverage.
It's a big one.
Yes. It's
Is
a
this
That's
a 40?
like that's like
This
a
is-
40 for the bar
this is
patrons.
the type that like
You can
most
cut a bitch with this.
people end up on the floor if they have
Well,
more than one of
it's
these.
14%
because it's 14%.
alcohol.
Woo, is that a lot? 14%?
Yeah.
Well, there's
Thomas is shaking his head.
4
yes.
and 3/4 servings per can.
Oh, so you
Ooh.
pound back 2 or 3 of those.
Normal beer is less than 6%.
Right.
It looks like an energy
this
drink
is
to
apple,
me.
though.
Yeah.
Apple, I might
Apple
like that.
beer? Sounds disgusting. Anyway, so do you like larger cans or smaller cans depending on what you're making?
It depends on what I'm making.
Ah.
If I'm making like a small little fish guy, and this is the frame. This
Okay.
is made out of a wire coat hanger.
No wire hangers, Christina.
So, this is very interesting. So you have to have a wire frame to do your art.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
see.
So we recycle a lot of dry cleaning hangers. A
I was
lot
just
of
gonna
people
say, I
give
could
us
start
dry.
recycling.
I could start
Yes.
saving you some hangers.
So if you have hangers, and what's really cool is we have a couple of friends that work at the convention center,
Mhm.
and every time they work, they have to have a new dry clean shirt. And
Oh,
so the convention center has like this room, probably about this size, filled with like hangers, and so they give them to us.
Oh, that's
Oh,
delicious.
sweet.
So we recycle them, and then
Nice.
they recycle the rest of them like every 6 months or so.
So you're actually, it's all, everything
Yeah,
you're doing
we're
is stuff that
trying
would
to
either
help.
go into a landfill because
Yes.
the
See,
bars
this is very
are not
smart.
recycling cans.
Right.
I like this a lot. I like this a lot.
Goes
So
with Tupperware's brand.
it does.
Yeah, we
Nice.
try to recycle anything and everything in every part of the can. We use the tabbies on the backs of our artwork to like hold
As
it
little
up.
hookers.
Yeah, yeah.
As little hanger hookers. That's
behind
the
you
hangers,
is a
not
fish that actually
It's
my
snorkers.
son made, and he made that one. So you're not
This
gonna
fish?
yeah, that little fish, that little guy right there. He made it, and so you're not gonna cut yourselves. It's really pretty easy.
So how do you? Don't cut me. I don't trust her. Oh my God.
It's
So,
like a dogfish.
How do you cut your cans? That's my question.
That's what I'm gonna show you.
Delicious.
So
Show and
here's
tell.
your can.
Where was the hanger at?
Where's the
Here's an
hooker?
example.
They don't have one.
That one.
Did you
has
leave it
right
on the
there.
wall?
Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it
it's-
for all the
there
silver.
it is. I see it. Hey,
So
look at
all
this.
I do is take this little Exacto.
So you
add
don't
it to my
use a
can.
snip?
Oh.
No, this
You use
is
a
so
knife?
thin, and cans have
This is
gotten
probably
thinner and thinner and thinner over the past several years. They don't use as much aluminum in them as they used to because it costs them less.
So do you usually wrap your fingers when you're mass producing?
No,
You end up
I
with
haven't
bloody
cut.
fingers?
No, I have not cut myself.
Okay, I
No,
don't want
and
to
I
jinx
don't
you.
wanna-
Knock on wood.
say
No
that.
jinxing
Oh my
me,
goodness.
but no, I mean seriously, that's the number one question everybody asks us all the time. Like, why
This
are
is
your
right
hands not all cut up? But they don't. They really don't.
And you have such delicate hands too to do such fine
And this
work.
one is
Hey,
gross because
bless
I
you.
lost it. Bless you.
Oh my goodness gracious. I
Oh,
think
I have
Vivian is
fine.
allergic to the cans.
You. Oh, the cans. Yes, the cans.
I need a. Well, I'm gonna not use this one yet because
Why?
it's got.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
there's
still- it's
juice
still
left
not-
inside of it.
I
It's-
washed it, but it wasn't
Apple, there's
washed.
apple beer
so.
juice left in
This
there.
one, as you see, I already cut the top off. So then I use just
Oh,
scissors.
and now we're using scissors.
And these are my grandmother's. She was 99
hairdresser.
years old when she died, and she did a lot of sewing.
Those were her sewing
These were her
scissors?
sewing scissors.
I bet she
made
would
lots
be
of
very
Yeah.
upset if you were using her
I mean,
sewing scissors to cut
You weren't
cans.
supposed to use sewing
I
scissors,
know, but
fabric
you know
scissors
what?
on
These
paper.
were the best, sharpest scissors to cut the cans
Well,
with.
now they're not.
So,
because you've been cutting cans.
I've been cutting them for
Anyway,
4 years, but
we're
they're
not to
still
tell you
pretty
what to
sharp.
do.
They're still pretty sharp.
Yeah, I wouldn't-
So, all I do is just cut
See,
my
I would have
can.
thought you needed tin snips, even though it's not a tin can. It's a
Yeah,
aluminum
I,
can.
I know it'll get a little bit of stuff everywhere. I usually have a paper towel or two around, but
Look at that. It just
pretty
snips away.
easy.
See, I would be afraid that I would cut myself with that.
No. We don't. I do this with kids. So believe
Seriously?
me, yeah, kids.
This is a child-safe activity?
From like 8 years old and up.
Oh, not like 2.
No. Not over 2. I just draw with 2-year-olds. I have
So
fun
let me
with-
ask you a question. What are you going to do at the bottom of that thing that just fell off onto the floor?
I'm probably gonna make an eyeball out of it for some
Well, there you
creature.
have it.
Yes.
See, every piece is used.
Yep.
Mhm.
And see, we were talking about my friend over here, Scrappy Medu.
Yes,
Scrappy Medusa.
I'm very interested
So you
in
see
learning more
that
about
that edge was like all raggedy.
Wonky.
And so this just makes like the best hair.
Okay,
for
bring her
my
up here
friend.
because I saw this in the studio and I was like, I need to know who she is.
Yeah, so
because
we've been adding hair to her
I
like
love
every
her. She looks like she goes to the Scott Ross school.
It looks
Of
like she needs to make a
hairdressing.
visit to Scott Ross School.
Yeah, so she has quite a
I
bit.
love her. Look at her.
And we will just keep adding and adding and adding. In fact, her head came from another 400 West Rich artist. I'm not sure if it was Tanya Marie, but somebody over there made her and stuck her in the free space, and I grabbed her up, and I was like,
love
I
her.
know what
I
I'm
wonder
gonna
if
do
we
with
can
her.
make curls. If
Oh,
we
yeah.
if we wrapped it around a pencil, I bet you could make
Maybe
little
you could,
curls.
like-
See, I'm already starting to get crafty.
See, you could curl it. You could-
Oh my
Now I
gosh,
know what
I
you're going to
love
be doing
her.
in your spare time
Oh,
in the trailer.
Yes, crafting.
crafting. But yeah, so she
I love
gets
her. She's
hair every
adorable.
time I cut a can. She gets a new piece.
Her makeup looks a little bit like yours, Vivian.
It does.
Her
Her
eyebrows.
lips are a little. Her mouth is a little
It's too
daintier than
small.
ours.
It is. It's like this. She has a little fierce mouth.
So there we go. So now we have like a can, and this is a rather large fish, so
It is.
will take probably more than one can, but just to show you what we do. So I decide whether I'm gonna go this way or if I want it to be this way. However, you know. So, and that's kind of where our artistic license comes in, and we just decide what we're gonna do with it.
See.
And then I just do this to kind of just mark my
She's cutting a little bit
edges.
outside of the wire hanger
Yes.
as a
Wrap it.
template.
Yes. that's what's gonna go on.
Look at D using the big words.
And then you're gonna, well, you know, and then you're going to cut it with your grandmother's scissors.
Yes,
Her
I am.
fabric scissors. And while you're doing that, I wanted to look at this.
The silver duct tape. That is the only kind of duct tape we have found
Oh my
that
gosh, it
really
is tape.
works on this.
So
Because we used other colors of duct tape, and after a while, it just melts off the back.
I would
Put that on my
put
mouth.
this on your mouth. How did you know? We know each other
I'm gonna
so
put it
well.
around your
I
wrists
was gonna put it
and your
across
mouth.
your mouth.
Toss you out on
We have to
Love it.
write no hate on it if you're gonna put it on
No,
your face.
we should. We've never done a no hate. You
You
and
have
I.
to do that if
We'll
you're
do
gonna
no
I love
hate and no talking.
So do you buy your silver duct tape in bulk?
I do. I try to. I try. That's the only part of it that is not recycled, is for the duct tape. But we've talked about it and we've tried using all sorts of things. It would stay on without the duct tape, but we worry about other people cutting themselves.
That would be the backside of the fish
Yes.
is duct taped. So I assume you're going to. What are
You
laughing?
you just
I feel
enunciated
like I'm
that.
sitting
Like,
in a hole
you
next to
said
you.
that duct tape so like it almost cut me the way those keys were.
I feel like I'm like right at your elbow.
right at my titty.
Titty. I love this fish. Okay.
And
so
so
now what
then
do you do?
now I put it on so that the silver side is this way, and
Uh-huh.
I am going to just like make little cutties.
Oh,
Yeah.
and those
Oh,
little
so
cutties are
when
going to
you-
allow you to fold it up around the
Yes.
wire.
Yes. And
You
sometimes-
amazed. I don't know how much I know about this.
It is kind of shocking.
Well, I'm a little crafty too. Not this kind of crafty, but I've crafted in the past.
What did you craft?
Actually, you know what I did? I went to the craft store. You love this. And I could probably do it with this. If you go to the craft store and you get paper, and then you get your little switch for your, your switch. When
Light
you switch
switch?
the light switch, that's
Light
the word I was
switch,
looking for.
yes.
And I covered my light switches with decorative paper at the trailer.
Okay.
Right?
I
You could
do. I've
probably
seen
do
that. It's really
Except
cool.
that would be metal near electricity.
No, you don't want metal.
And that might not be such a great idea.
Well, if
And
you ever
I-
want to
it
get
has
if you
to
ever
be
want to get rid of your
fast.
husband, you know how to do it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I want to.
Turn
I don't
on
wanna
that
think I
light
wanna
switch that I just fancified with an old
use
beer
the,
can.
aluminum next to the light
So
switch.
people bring us cans from everywhere now too, and I had
Like different countries.
well, what's really cool is up there are some really old cans.
I can tell, and those are not
those
aluminum.
are you would not
No.
cut those with your
I'm
scissors.
not gonna be cutting those with my scissors, but I have
They're
a
very
whole
old.
bag of them because somebody in Cincinnati had this party porch, and everybody drank there, and they would set all the old cans up on this shelf. And when he passed away, his family, his children and wife said, we got to do something with these cans. So they sold some of them because some of them were actually worth something,
Oh,
and
yeah.
some of them they
probably
brought
would be.
to us to make something for them.
Oh,
And then
that's
the rest
cool.
of them we are going to keep on display because they're really cool cans.
This is very
I
clever.
was just thinking that would be
This is very clever.
just
I
some
like
really
this.
cool pieces.
Yes.
So, let me ask
So
you
this-
this. Go ahead.
As you can see, is starting to shape.
Okay, hold
over
that
the
up so that
fish.
people at home can see it. See, yes, it is. So you're wrapping it around the wire just like that.
Yep.
Fish head. Fish
And
head.
it doesn't
Fish
take
heads,
very
fish
long.
heads. Now, do you sell your artwork?
I do. I do custom orders. I sell art at different restaurants, bars, galleries.
You do shows.
I do.
Perfect.
We have
We
a
have
piece.
done.
We have a piece.
We have a
You
fish.
do.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have done. We are in the Short North right now at First Commonwealth Bank. We have a show up
All right.
in the bank right now. It was for
Nice.
the gallery hop this month, and they keep
that
our
was
stuff
last
up for the
weekend,
It
month.
wasn't
was
Yeah.
first weekend.
The
Wow.
first
they
weekend.
call
And
it.
so they keep it up for the month. And then we also, since we have the space here, we do a gallery show for different artists, local friends.
Fun.
Once a month we have a different artist up here, but we also sell out of here too. And then we do a lot of online sales. It's kind of weird. We've sent stuff to Texas and
Nice.
Florida
Oh,
and
cool.
all over the place.
Now, do you
When we're
have-
done, you'll need to come over. There's actually a devil on an old
Yes,
record.
that's very
Record.
fun.
Yes.
I like that. And we want to make sure that we share with our viewing audience how they find you on the
Yes.
social media
Yes.
and places
We
like
have
that.
recycledcancreations.com. That
There we
is
have it.
our Facebook. That takes you to our Facebook, and then you can see
Recycled Can
Can
Creations.
Creations, Patrick Sind and Kitty Fulis. That's our phone number, and you can go to recycledcancreations.com. That takes you to our Facebook.
Perfect. So you have the Facebook, and do you have a
We
website?
do have Instagram. We
Yes.
don't
and
have
the Instagram.
Yeah, we don't have a website anymore because it was too expensive to maintain.
Never mind. We don't need a website.
No, but we use Facebook all the time, and it's
Perfect.
great because people can
Instagram,
find us.
they'll
And
post a lot of
Instagram
photos
is
on Instagram.
huge.
Well, I must follow you on the Insta because I
Yeah,
don't
and
think
it's
I have.
Recycled Can Creations Art.
Perfect on the Insta. I think we should commission her to do something Tupperware for us, Vivian. How fun would that be?
We could, or
We
I'm
should.
actually doing your.
She's
bust.
doing my butt. She's doing my
Seriously.
Doing,
Out
I'm
of
doing out
tomato
of
cans.
out of watermelon can.
Watermelon cans. It
Watermelon.
decided the fish
What
was
happened?
jumping at
the
you.
fish.
The fish
got
popped.
The
excited.
fish was jumping at you.
The fish was jumping. Fish out of water.
Yep.
Fish out of water.
But yeah, I could do like if you send
We
me a
have to think of
picture
something we should
of you, I could do the two of you with Tupperware. You know.
Oh my God, I
as
would
well.
love it. I would love it. Because we have gone to the Mr. Seams and he made a patch of us, right? And then we went to the Paints and People and we have two little D V pegs that were made. So now we need to have something made of us out of a can.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We'll have to use an old can.
We have I didn't know they had
Hey,
such
look.
fabulous colors, but they have every color. And behind
Just
that
looking around,
curtain
the
is
color.
all
Behind the
tubs.
curtain.
Behind the curtain are all these tubs filled with
Stop
cans.
it right now. Oh my goodness.
They're
How
all
do you know
cans.
what tub to go into to find what
We
you're
You
looking
sorted my
sorted
color.
them all out.
Of course you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, and this is a family affair because my mom and my dad and my two kids, well now 3 kids, because we ended up with a third over the summer that we got legal custody of.
Did you find the kid on the street? And
I
just,
was like just
Pretty much, you know,
popped out of
they
the
just-
drain
they
in
just-
the apartment.
They pop up. You know,
They
when you
look
have
like
two
they don't know
gosh.
where they're going when they walk down Broad Street.
Just-
They're in.
Yeah,
They have a
exactly.
can on their backpack. Come on in.
They're carrying a PB or a 40
What?
ounce in their hand when they're
We
walking.
could use those cans because you said your son made this.
Yes.
Does mom make cans too?
No. Mom,
What is she?
grandma-
How does she play into the family business?
Well, she is our mastermind financial person. because
We need
she
one of
did-
those.
She
Yeah.
did business management for years.
Okay.
So thank
Yes.
goodness.
All
And then my
successful
dad
businesses.
was a teacher for middle school and high school and elementary school in Boston public schools in Massachusetts. So he knows how to deal with everybody and everyone, and he loves everybody.
You would have
and
to
it's-
if you
and
came from
he's
that
so
background.
sweet because he sits out there at it was his father's desk, and he loves it because he can sit
Was that
there.
him today when we came in?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Yes.
that was your
Yeah,
dad.
that's my dad.
Well, they cleared out when we got
They did.
Oh,
all
no.
dressed up.
No, but they
I don't
were
blame them. I'd run
excited.
from you too. dude.
Clear.
They
Thank
were
you.
excited.
Thank you.
It was so funny because my dad was telling the front desk that you would be coming, and he wasn't sure whether you would be dressed up or if they
Yes.
would dress up when you got here.
We didn't walk through the front door like this.
Well, faces were.
faces were
Faces
on,
were
but
on.
all
Hair was
The
not.
hair and everything. And so my dad always says that we are like open to everyone. We accept everyone and anything, you know, that comes in the door. We
and
love
here
it.
we are.
And my parents' church is the same way, and so when we told the front desk, she was just like, "Oh, okay."
Ta-da!
Yeah.
D and V on the road. All right, now what? Now what do we do?
So
Now that you folded,
now that I've done that, and we'll just show you.
then
I
you
just-
tape down
I
your
tape
edges. I
them
see.
because I don't want other people to get cut, so I just tape them down.
Smart. I see.
And we go right around.
Okay.
And it's not
Just like we did
a
on this one.
big deal. And he used a little bit more tape than he probably needed to.
That's all right.
But,
you
you
did a
know.
nice job with this fish.
He did a great job. And he has sold actually quite a few pieces too. He made a sailboat
Nice.
and
Wow.
Now this also has the wire frame.
yes, that
That's
has a wire
probably
frame,
the
and that
most
one
difficult
has
part.
he keeps popping off.
That
That's
fish
probably
keeps
the most
flopping.
difficult thing is getting the
Fluffy fish.
frame into what you want to do.
Yeah, because you have to bend that. How do you bend
It's
those frame
not
pieces?
too bad bending them out.
For
They
you.
are actually. I'm gonna let you guys.
Oh
We're
no.
gonna bend one.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys do something.
Oh dear.
You can do this.
Don't give us sharp implements that
I
might
won't.
hurt each other.
No, I've already cut the top
I
off
would
this
like to
hanger.
make mine
So-
into the shape of a Shapo tumbler from Tupperware.
Just try to like
Oh, you're
bend. You can just bend by hand, or I have.
gonna go very
a
well.
shape of tumbler or a shape of toy.
I knew you were gonna correct me.
No, I was asking you because I was thinking
Oh wait,
a
I
tumbler
forgot. I
would
already
be easy.
realized what this is gonna be. It's gonna be an airplane. Look, it's already part of an airplane already.
That happens a lot with people.
'Cause
They
it already
see
looks
a
like what it
shape
should be.
already, so then they start making it.
But
But
I'm
you
missing-
have
It's
to
a shoe.
have it.
I made a shoe, and all I had to do was bend it once.
Yay,
Right.
Dee.
But now we have this missing part right here. Oh, what are these things?
Those are a multi-tool, so you can use them to
Tweeze your eyebrows.
Yeah. Or get that
Wow, this
stray
is
nose
fancy.
hair.
Oh my god, this does everything. It
Yes.
has all kinds of. Oh my god, this scares
That's
me.
why they call it a multi-tool.
It's a multi-tool for doing multiple things. I'm gonna end up cutting myself.
Yeah,
I know
don't
that.
pull the knives
Don't
out.
pull
but
the
you
knives
can-
out.
Don't pull the knives
No
out.
sharp implements.
Kind of bitch. So then I could do something like this. Oh,
There you
I
go.
could do
You
something like this
Oh,
and bend it like this.
Yes.
Look at me, kitty. I could do like a whole 3D sculpture.
And they used to make 3D sculptures out of cans.
Of course they did.
You'll see airplanes and.
Aren't you jealous, Vivian? Look at me go.
no, because I wouldn't want to have to wrap that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Her son's coming down here tomorrow. He's
He's
gonna
gonna-
flatten that bitch right back out.
Anyway, we'll make something out of this at some
Yeah,
time.
A
so-
candle holder, perhaps.
Yes.
Or a banana handle.
Yes, that's what that looks like. All right then. So,
But yeah, so we do this. That's what we do. We make the frames out of those. Then we cut the cans, bend them around something, and it eventually. And then the hardest part actually is
this part?
putting the tab on.
Do we
because,
still save those things for kidney dialysis? Isn't that what we used to
there
save
are-
those for?
Oh, so
They
many
save
different
tabs.
them for
Ronald McDonald
Ronald
House.
McDonald House. Yeah,
Necklaces.
we're actually making butterflies for Ronald McDonald House. I have a
Oh,
whole.
that's a good idea.
A
friend of mine made a curtain out of those.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That would take a
So-
while.
Yeah, I don't know how they attach.
How'd you
it
hook
to
I
it.
did
I
the
was just gonna
Bexley Day
say.
of Kindness, where
Just
everybody.
one day.
It was one day
Only
in
one day of
Bexley.
kindness.
It was one day.
All the other
That's
days
more
they
than we
don't
could handle. We could do maybe 5 minutes.
And Bexley.
So the kids.
Sorry, Bexley.
We're bending out butterflies.
Oh, I love
One of
that.
the kids did that one, but I have to finish them. But the kids drew on all of these cans for
Let me
me.
look at this.
And they were so cool. The kids were
Oh
so
my gosh.
cute.
Now, what did we use to draw on these cans?
Are
Paint
these
markers.
actual cans?
Yeah, these were cans that I
Just
cut.
a can?
They're
Just
all
a can.
silver.
Yes. These are from Land Grant because they weren't using the stickers on these cans. The stickers
Oh.
weren't put on them, and they gave us an entire bag of cans that they couldn't use.
Wow, so then you can do anything
So
with the
that
silver.
way, I had the kids just put little sayings and little messages.
So you're gonna make.
Oh,
So I'm gonna make butterflies using the kids' can art.
this says healing.
Yeah.
I
So
love
it was so
Everything is
sweet.
great.
You can do anything.
I
Oh,
love
those
this.
are cool.
This is so
Yeah,
cute.
so the kids, so we're gonna make a bunch of butterflies with these, and then they're gonna go to Ronald McDonald's house, and
That's a wonderful idea.
for the families of the kids that are coming home after treatment, that they've been there
I love that.
forever.
That's really nice.
And so we decided to do that as our project this year.
Now, you started to say the hardest part is.
The hardest part is putting this little tabby on the back and having it stay there. Because if this is outside or the heat to cool
Oh, it
air
loosens your
conditioning,
tape.
sometimes the tape starts doing that. So we have perfected our way of doing it.
Nail glue.
That's super, you don't want to use
Super
that for your
glue
nails.
and super glue and tape combined
And a loogie.
work well.
Gorilla glue, which is how Vivian puts her eyebrows on. Gorilla glue. Eyelashes.
Yep.
Well, that's a great idea. See,
Yeah.
you've already solved the problem with putting the hookers on the back.
Yes.
That's nice. Hooker glue
Hooker glue.
for all your hooker needs. Okay, and then you said you make eyeballs out of these.
We do. We make some.
This part is
I
sharp.
could show you Bob the Blob over here. He's like a
You can make a
Jello
coaster out of
mold.
this.
I think some people think
Oh.
he's. Oh, careful! Don't hurt yourself.
I didn't cut myself.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's bleeding in my eye.
But you can see these were bottoms of cans.
Oh, it is.
Oh, clever. Oh,
And
it's
then
got a
hold up
mouth
the,
on there, too.
Hold up your penguin. We saw the
Oh
penguin.
yeah.
Look how
My
cute
mom
that is.
claimed the penguin, so the penguin's not for sale.
I think the penguin is
My
The
mom
penguin
loves-
is adorable. Now,
I'll
who
fight
made
your
the
mom for
penguin?
it.
Fight my mom for the penguin.
Who made the penguin?
The penguin was me. I made the penguin.
He's very adorable. You should you should.
We make more
do lots
than
of
one.
those.
Yeah, we do make more than one.
Do you do kind of an assembly line thing, like when you decide on something?
No, every piece is different.
Okay.
Every piece has been different. We had
It is.
a Garfield piece sell at the Columbus Arts Festival, and a woman had been there and she was all upset because she hadn't bought it when she saw it the first time around, and I was like, that's Columbus Arts Festival, if you don't buy it first, it's gone.
That's
Right.
true.
And so other friends there pointed the way to 400 where my old studio was, and so she came in and she commissioned me to make another one, and I was able to customize it for her because she wanted it holding a Miller Lite can. It
Oh
was
my
so
gosh,
cute.
that's funny.
It was so cute. And that's on our page. So yeah, we could totally make something out of PBR. For sure.
Vivian, what kind of beer would you drink?
use. That's what they should use for you with all the red, white, and blue.
I know. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Or Old Milwaukee.
Vivian would have to be Guinness.
No, that's you.
I like Old Milwaukee.
I'm not a beer drinker.
Do they still make Old Milwaukee?
Yeah. We still get the cans anyway.
Grape and orange Fanta.
Yeah.
Some
You
Mountain-
know what are
some Mountain
fabulous
Dew.
colors?
Mountain Dew.
I don't have my phone. My phone's behind you. But
She can't
But-
bend.
can't
Can you get it?
Hold, please.
get
Look, I can reach right. I can do a
I was
reach
gonna
around
try
on
to do-
Vivian.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate the thoughtfulness.
Family show.
Since when?
A little reach around.
I was gonna see if I could find our page. Oh, I did find our page. On our page, there's lots of pictures of our artwork that we've done, but I know we did Phineas and Ferb for the bank, and they have sold.
Oh,
But
yes.
do you know
Show.
this is
I want to see that.
this is Ferb.
Oh my gosh, that's
See,
cute.
aren't those cool the way they color block the stuff?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I
if
love
you
it.
could Get
Just
that.
send me and I can.
I will. I will send it to you.
So
See what I just
is
did
this
here? I
all
curled
kind
this
of the-
piece of tin. This piece of aluminum.
like
This-
these, yes.
This piece is in process. It is a dragonfly. It needs a little bit of love and stuff.
See what
I
I
think
just
one
did?
of the
See what I
kids
just
made
did? I
it.
curled it.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
good for
there you
you.
go. There you
Oh, well, Dee, yay. Okay, let's give Dee a participation medal.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this guy needs a little bit of help. He's gonna be fixed, but he's like a dragonfly.
Well, that's cool.
Hold that up.
Yeah, it's not quite there yet.
Oh,
it
he's
needs
cute.
some help.
What's with the dad's root beer going on over there? Or what is that?
This one is
hanging
a
around.
fish that is in process too.
So we're making her dig all this shit out.
Sorry,
so
it's
I'm
all
hanging up
today.
her hangers.
She didn't know we were going to make her dig all that stuff out of the corner.
That's where I hide everything in. This one, actually, my son that made that fish is
Yes.
making this fish.
Oh, that's
So-
a nice
cool.
fish.
It's
That
got-
looks
Now
like a
that
grouper.
he made like a couple of years ago. So this one he's making now, you can see he's like improved his like
He
Oh, yeah.
has.
his style of everything and doing everything. So he's getting this one.
I really think making the frame would be the hardest.
I agree.
Yeah, bending out the frame is probably the hardest. And then when you have a piece like this that has a piece on top, you have to remember to cover anything that's the furthest forward first, because if you put this on, then you wouldn't be able to do this as easily
Up.
to tape it. So yeah, so there's like lots of little tricks. and
Complete
stuff.
step C before going to B, and then
Measure
on
twice,
to G.
cut once.
Interesting.
And we're going to be teaching classes. We're doing recycling art classes soon.
That's a
Oh,
great.
that's a
Yes,
cool
it's
idea.
$20 a person. For adults, it's BYOB, and it's 2 hours.
Drinking with
$20
tinsmiths.
a person. It's
Drinking
not
with
bad.
Drinking
X-Acto knives.
and X-Acto knives.
Well,
That's a
I
recipe.
pretty
Sign
much
a waiver.
cut I pretty much cut most of the cans first, and they're all ready to go. And
Ah,
then
okay.
people, the hardest part, like you said, is bending out the frames, but they get it. In a couple hours, they have a piece of art to take home with them.
Well, there's your abstract art piece, Dee.
Well, this has been fun. Thank you for sharing with us.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
So are we gonna do any other shots, Mr. Cameraman, of other things like still shots? and
Well,
stuff?
there's
The dragon.
The dragon,
up
that's
there.
We want to
Yeah.
see that. So maybe we'll just cut from our interview and then take a tour of the studio.
so
That's delicious.
Recycled Can Creations
Yes.
on Instagram, Recycled Can Creations
Creations
Art.
Art.
Recycled Can Creations on the Facebook.
Yep.
And check out what they've got. And they're at Community or is it Commonwealth Bank?
We're at First Commonwealth Bank.
In
It
the
used to
Short
be
North.
First Community Bank.
Ah,
We changed
okay.
names. And we also are here all the time at Mixed Bag Studios on the first floor of Park Towers.
Awesome.
Ta-da!
Delicious. Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.